our conference today will provide us with the opportunity to discuss at length various questions related to authoritarian influence and the authoritarian challenge with leading international experts from across Europe and America, and whom I would like to welcome here in Sofia.
Events like this that bring in experts from different nations to exchange ideas and best practices are crucial to establishing and coordinating a common defense. We're going to continue to work with our partners to counter every effort on the part of authoritarian regimes like Russia and China to disinform citizens, weaken faith in democracy, and disrupt processes and institutions that serve the will of the people.
24th February completely redefined modern world order. Russia attacked Ukraine from three sides. And we know that this action done by Russia showed that we need unity and solidarity within our region, not just European Union, but especially in Central Eastern Europe.
First, it's really to mobilize the political and societal leadership, because very little is actually able to be achieved, on the side of the state if there is not the determination and investment from the side of the country's elite and also the state structures. I gave an account of many similarities between the Czech Republic and Bulgaria in this instance. Over the last 2 years, we have mobilized a high level of political leadership, actually, both from the parliamentary and also presidential level, which has been instrumental in achieving a change when it comes to tackling malign foreign interference and also disinformation as such.
As a Hungarian, I don't have the silver bullet here. I mean, Hungary has been an informational autocracy for a couple of years now. We don't see currently the way out, but I would recommend firstly that look out for your political elite and prevent elite capture and corruption on the highest level, because this is the most easiest way on how Russia and China can manipulate and capture the elites to do their bidding on their own. So watch out for local actors in this sense, because they are the most dangerous.
First of all, we should focus on the importance of quality media, and the quality media have been in decline for the past couple of decades. It's not only a phenomenon of the new democracies of Central and Eastern Europe, it is also a big problem in older democracies like Germany or Great Britain or the United States. So the media was struggling to find new economic models, and the quality of reporting generally suffered. So the more mistakes big media make, the more vulnerable the societies become.
We need to introduce institutions, not just at our central national levels. We need to introduce institutions at maybe EU level that will combat disinformation, especially Russian and Chinese disinformation.
Things that we have tried in the Czech Republic and work well is indeed to focus on the non-state actors and their involvement in the fight against disinformation, but also hybrid threats and other malign forms of interference. Primarily, I speak here about independent media, independent press, and also civil society that has done an incredible job actually in raising public awareness and actually increasing the societal resilience in the Czech Republic by speaking about what China and Russia are actually doing, what kind of actor these are, and how they are actually interfering in our own domestic affairs.
The second is support independent and quality journalism, because without it, the population cannot really, the citizens cannot be informed properly, and you have to enforce the independence, the editorial independence of the state media or the public service media, which could be one of the most important factors in this fight.
Sadly, I would say apart from solidarity and unity, and introducing this kind of institutions, we need to teach our kids how to check disinformation. We need to introduce media literacy classes in primary schools.
Media literacy is very important, and it should not be treated the way it is treated now as some, marginal topic that is dealt by the NGOs and some civil society initiatives. It should be a part of school curricula. It should be taught on all levels because it is one of the crucial qualifications for a citizen of a democratic country.
Well, this information is a national security issue, so it should be treated as such. The government, when it's capable and when it's willing, should step up and coordinate but not control the process of countering disinformation. And it should coordinate with state authorities, between civil society actors, between the intelligence community, and between private actors like technological companies to better counter these efforts, as it is done in Taiwan, for example. Taiwan is a great example on how to counter Chinese influence operations, and they are quite successful in it. Even if their process is not yet perfect, it can be implemented in Central Eastern Europe when the government is willing.
Actually, I would say that it is really also so important to invest in a countrywide dialogue about what we can be doing together. It is something a big gap that we are seeing between the political class and the society. And it's so important actually to bring both parties together, both the political elites, the government, ministries, and also the society at large. And here obviously the issue of strategic communication has been of crucial importance. So one of the key features of strategic communication is actually the two-way process, two-way street.
I think we should not be afraid of being active against malign actors like Russian media or Chinese media, because, they are not media in the sense of freedom of expression. Information has been weaponized by these and by other states. Iran is also a player, and we shouldn't pretend that these actors, these media, are a part of a healthy media system, and their activities covered by the concept of freedom of speech and freedom of expression.